Hello and welcome. Oh, is everything alright here? I think the audio levels are fine. If they aren't, I guess I'll figure that out as I play. So, this game came out into, sorry, I'm moving my mic, into early access. I've played a couple of days of it just to see what all has changed, and I really enjoy it. But yeah, I was going to record this yesterday when it came out, but then I remembered I had my D&D game, so I didn't get to do that, and so now I'm doing that now. I'm a bit late to the party, but you know. Greetings, fellow researcher. As you know, an unusual abundance of plants and creatures have been sighted in the peaks lately. Immediately my voice is hurting. The Violet Archive was set up there to investigate this phenomenon. We've received word that you might be interested in being part of our research efforts. If so, please accept this invitation by following the instructions as attached. Lodging will be provided. With regards, Valius Shiran, head archivist of the Violet Archive. Okay, make my guy. He's probably going to look very more or less similar to the other guy. I'm gonna choose this hair though, because it's cute. Yeah, that's closer to my actual hair color. Yeah, you can't really see much difference in the different outfits, to be honest. So I'm just gonna keep it mostly the same, but let me see. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You can't really see much difference. I will say my one criticism, it's really hard to see details on the characters. I'm gonna go with this. Your name will be Jackie. And your birthday will be... As I always do, I'm gonna pick my own, the closest to my own birthday. It's actually coming up here very soon. Oh, no. White as a ghost, because that's my skin color. Like, unnaturally pale. Like the kind of pale of somebody who maybe doesn't go outside as much as he should. Greetings. I'm Valley, head archivist of Violet Archive, and your mentor for research. You are so cute. Look at those constellation tattoos. You must have received my letter. I'm happy to have you on board from today onwards. Yes, thank God. First off, welcome to your new home. Not that new technically, it does come furnished though. So a lot of this stuff you might recognize if you watched me play the demo of Research Story when it came out. I'm gonna try to get through Farmer's Tools. I'm gonna try to get through as much of this as possible. So that we don't waste any time retreading ground that we already have. Yeah. Yep. Don't you worry. It's real simple. You click to do the things, and your tools are in a separate part of your inventory than everything else. That was me opening the inventory just there with E. Found them great. See, need a research journal. Press J to open it. Be able to record, yeah, best way to learn is to do it. I've written down what you need for plant research. Includes observing a plant to successfully grow one. As for creatures, it'll involve raising and taming them. Rhea, the village druid, has agreed to help out. She lives to the north. Drop you the archive to meet the other researchers. I will, because Sui lives there, and I love him very much. Press Q for the quest log. Let's see. Yep, I'm aware. Mail. Like to sell any goods, do it in the shipping bin. Once sold, we're unable to do any returns. This is the fastest you can walk. You can, in fact, walk slower if you press shift, which, it's very funny because usually shift is the run button, but in this one it's the go even slower button. Give me your feathers. You found a research sample. Sure have. Start, press E to hit the thing with the magnifying glass. Give me that research sample and this research sample. Yeah. And these berries. Those berries, by the way, you cannot research. I'm gonna leave that one there. Yeah, you cannot research, so grab all of them, it doesn't matter. I really wish you could research fungi in this game, except no I don't, because there's another character who researches fungi and he's hot. Knowledge can be reviewed in the profile tab. Yep, don't worry, I've played a game before. So I'm gonna talk to you, because you're adorable. Oh dearie, I can see you're getting acquainted with the folks in town. Yam? Nine? I'm gonna call you Nine. It's probably not your name. Sometimes it's good to appreciate nature just for how beautiful it is. So true. Yeah, I think all druids have, like, the horns. And Rhea's just happen to be horns made of sticks. Hi, you're new here. I'm Rhea. My name is Jackie. You must be the creature researcher then. Nice to meet you. Must have heard creatures have been showing up around the peaks. Some are native, while others have never been seen around these parts. Due to this change, us druids have decided to support the research efforts of the archive and the development of Shimmerbrook. Keeping a balance in the region, you need to record characteristics and behaviors of creatures, do a research sample, observe, tame, and raise creatures while recording. Yep, excited to get taming. You observe creatures once you start research on them, once observation is... Yep. Yeah. Place one near a creature, and if you like it, you can take the chance to tame it. Great, yeah. So, a lot of people have been having problems figuring out how to do this, but it seems pretty obvious to me. I don't know if this language could maybe be clarified, but it seems pretty simple to me. If obtained feed, creatures you've observed can be tamed using feed. Press tab to hold an item. Place feed near a creature, then hold left click while it is eating to tame it. It does say it right there. Yeah, different creatures have different diets, which I enjoy about this game. I'll need more seedables at some point. But for now. But yeah, because I was wondering, like, does it maybe not tell you to, whoops, not that, like, maybe it doesn't tell you that you need to, I might as well start researching that as well. Yep, don't you worry. Okay, observe 2 times, which means I have to look at this chicken, then requires more observation for research, so I actually think this language can definitely be clarified. It should just say something like, you know, I should observe another specimen's behavior or another animal's behavior. Because as it stands, I feel like it's really confusing for a lot of people who think like, okay, I'm trying to observe it a second time. I'm trying to look at it again. So, observe it a second time. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people be confused about that and be like, I've had to like go to sleep and come back the next day, and it's like, no, you've just got to find a different chicken. But the game doesn't quite tell you that. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, there we are. Tamed chicken, please give it a name. I'm going to name it after a character in D&D game. Tamed a creature. Tamed creatures will follow you around. You can pet them. You can make them stay at a follow you again. Could you give me that bowl back? No, not you, chicken. Social. Okay, so I'm gonna need a second chicken in with you, which is fine, because I know how to tame chickens. So, that'll do. My other one was much easier. Tamed a chicken. Keep it happy, give it a home, keep it fed. Some creatures depends, yep, and pet them. Will often give back to their caretakers and produce useful items. This final piece of information should also be recorded down to complete a piece of creature research. Yep. Take this as well. Thank yeah, so it's once you've found out what the second item they produce is, because every creature seems to produce, not you, seems to produce 2 items. Yeah, because I'm gonna have my hands full with 2 chickens on the first day, because I happened to get a social chicken for my first one, which is, it's not my favorite, because I like being able to tame a sprout kitten right away. Okay. I only have to chop down 1 tree if I do it here. And I don't think I have to do anything else on this tree. It's gone. Okay. Yep. So, you'll notice how quickly my energy goes down. I don't know if that gets better as you get better. I'm kind of hoping it is, but it's also kind of fine if it doesn't, because we had this conversation recently on the Discord, which I'm a part of. This game isn't really like other farming sims. Yeah, I'm aware. Don't you worry. So, I'm going to tell you to stay here, and then I'm going to... Made this mistake while I was testing it out. I had a sprout kitten, and it was sitting on the thing, and it does not auto-assign. So this poor sprout kitten was sitting there, looking at... Hi. You know, looking at a full feed bowl. Okay, you're social. I don't know what your perk is yet. But yeah, this game isn't really anything like other... Oh, you know what? No, I can buy another seed bowl. Isn't really like other farming sims in a lot of ways. And I don't even remember what I was talking about to bring up this point, so I can't even expound on that fact because I completely forgotten what I was talking about. My brain is functioning. Quest logs. Okay, yeah, I still need to visit the Violet Archive, but yeah, you can see it. Once you've observed it, I believe this portrait shows up. Known traits: petal lover, greedy, and social. So greedy, I think, means it eats twice as much. Petal lover means it likes to be near flowers. Woods, meadow, lakeside. Drops that, and of course eggs. We know that because we're normal humans. A common fowl, nothing of note, the same chicken you would find everywhere. I really love the journal because, like I said, the sprite work for a lot of things is not super duper clear. So, you know, it's really easy to get confused. What should I name you? I wasn't planning on getting a second one of you, so I don't have a name prepared. You know what? What is it? Baku? The winged kobold that we met recently? Yeah. I'll name you after him. Wooden bowls are very useful to have multiples of, in case you were wondering why I'm grabbing those up. Oh yeah, don't I need tabs to hold things? Yeah, I need to observe, and then I can harvest. So let me do that now. Learned how to forge chamomile seeds. Seed, yep. Don't you worry, I've played a farming game before. I'm prepared for this. And then I believe chamomile. Yes, chamomile grows away from water sources. So what I really like is that plants in this game are kind of opinionated. There we are. I've only got the 1 seed, so I'm planting it here. I'll clear up the farm a bit more at some point, but for right now, this'll do. What we'll also do is me telling you to sit here and assigning back. Wonderful. Okay, so you're social and you're a petal lover. Okay. It's fine. So out that way, you can tell that this leads into the city because it's paved, and that other way leads out into more wilderness because it's not paved. Oh, so he's not home. Oh, right, he's at the Violet Archive. No point in looking at Peppermint right now. Okay. Sorry to keep everybody waiting. Hello. My name's Zuri Hark. I'm a researcher of magic history and forged magic. As a researcher, yep. Lots of things to do. If you need someone to bounce your ideas off, I'm here to listen. Great. She's very cute. You. Hello, sir. I'm Luke and I study mycology. I wish I was studying mycology, but you know what? If I get to live in the same town as you, I think I'm actually okay with not getting to study the mushrooms here. He is unfortunately not romanceable right now. Yeah, that's all. Great, thanks for talking to me, Luke. Hi. Hi there. Yeah, it's Sue or Sue? Sue. I'm going to assume Sue because that's how it's spelled out there. Sue. More topics related to rocks and minerals for the archive. I love you as well. Maybe we'll get to find some caves in the mountains. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting. Okay. Hello, I'm Ira. Cartographer and librarian in the archive, and sometimes I help Valley with other tasks as well. Speaking of which, recently made copies of the local map. Yeah, finally get the map. I'm usually around, so if you need any assistance, please let me know. They're all adorable, is the thing. So you've met the rest of them. So your official welcome to the Violet Archive. I'm happy to have you on board. Yeah. Still arranging some shelves. We should be ready soon to conclude our introductions for now. Yeah, people are going to start leaving. And going to the places that they normally would be at this time of the day, I think. When people first heard about what happened in Shimmerbrook, they were intrigued but cautious, with creatures appearing everywhere and plants growing like weeds. Some said the phenomenon was a curse. Others saw it as an opportunity. That's how this town was quickly formed. Yeah, I also do enjoy it. This is a new town. This doesn't have like a, long-running culture and history. This is new. Like, we just showed up here to be like, what the fuck is going on over there in Shimmerbrook? 3 main types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Rocks you see today are always changing over hundreds of millions of years, broke down by weathering and erosion, transported by wind and water. Learning the rock cycle is the first step to locating geologic formations and resources. Thank you, Sue. Something shiny up there? No, that was me walking. Me walking left that little particle. Constellations are groups of stars that form a particular shape. Every major and minor god has a constellation, and there are multiple constellations for fire, air, earth, and water signs. The book depicts either the constellations and the role in astrology. So that's what Valley does. Oh, you're still here. Hi. Click 1 requires a clean cut through the center of the mushroom to identify properly. Well, I'm glad that you're sitting here preventing us all from poisoning ourselves. Let you know if I find anything interesting. Okay, that's still what you're saying. I guess because he's not working on anything. Guess those are Ira's books. I was one of the first to explore the area around Shimmerbrook to drop a map for others. It's incredible. It's the first time I've seen so many wild creatures just wandering about. I haven't gotten far enough into this game to see much. It's important for us researchers to know when and how to write concisely. So true. I don't know if, I haven't gotten to the world building of this. I don't know if, the rest of the world is, super devastated, or if it's just, there's a lot more animals here than normal. I don't know. Forged magic is commonly used in everyday items such as lighting. Common lamps are often used in towns and cities, last twice as long as oil lamps. With development of forged magic came the invention of sun lamps. These unique lamps store energy from the sun and can have an effect on plants. Yeah. We'll need those at some point. Mycology. Okay, so Luke has not done any work. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. Because I haven't concluded any research yet. What do I need to do? I need to observe some wild violet. I might as well, yeah, there's always a bunch of peppermint over by Sesame. Chicken is wary of me. I know what it likes, but I don't need another one. Yeah, like I said, I can't research the mushrooms, but they're still useful to me. Ah, Sesame's not home. He's not even fishing. I wonder where he is. I'm collecting all this stuff from these animals. You can't use like the research samples again, as far as I know. I just collect this stuff to sell because it makes money. It doesn't make a lot of money, but it makes an amount of money. And if I'm already there, I might as well, right? Right, this is back here. There's usually... Well, there's occasionally a sprout kitten here as well as the chicken, but I guess he's not here today. So... I don't know what this is. I feel like a structure is going to be built there at some point. Because like I said, I played the demo and I only played a little bit into this, so... I don't know. Oh good, I can observe twice so that I can get the seeds unlocked. Yeah, this seems to be a pretty common plant, so that's fine. Give me your seeds, thank you. And yeah, I sell most of this stuff as well. So far, I haven't seen a need to keep any of it. Once you've done your initial... Oh, there you are, Sproutkin. Give me your fur. Thank you. Hen of the Woods, or Chicken of the Woods as it's called in this game. I don't know what the difference is between it and regular Hen of the Woods. Okay. But I've been giving it to Luke, and the thing about Luke is his reactions are so muted that I can't tell if he likes it or not. Is the thing about Luke. Give me your fur. Thank you. Oh, right, I forgot there's these for the plants as well. Small flower with a sweet herbal smell and wild violet. Leaves takes 4 days to grow, takes 3 days to grow. This one's fine with any growing conditions. Let's see. Ah, right. It only shows you the stuff that you have, so you can't like go through a bunch of things to get to the next one and then realize you don't have anything for it, which I enjoy that. That it's just like, you don't have anything for this, we're gonna skip ahead. Have I stolen your fur? I did not steal your fur. Ah, some creatures only come out at night. Yeah, that is true. The same is true for, the fish. Oh, I didn't meet you. In fact, I didn't meet most of the town. It's been Jackie. Welcome to Shimmerbrook. I'm Kip, messenger around here. Kip is adorable. Doing the rounds. Small town, there's always something to deliver. Ah, hello. Greetings. I'm Grador. It's good to meet you. You're also... Why are all the NPCs in this game so hot? Mason of this town, I built much of what you see around here from the ground up. It is impressive. It is impressive because this is a new town. Like, you just did that. Nobody lives in this house yet, by the way. So if you see me just ignoring it straight out, it's because nobody's there. There you are. My name is Sesame, but you can call me Sam. I haven't been. I always call you Sesame. Do you sell fishing rods? I do. Drop by again in the evening when the shop's open. I'll get you started then. Remus, the local blacksmith. Good to meet you. I love you. I shouldn't drink too much of it. Oh, you! I didn't get to meet you. Name's Theo. Oh, town gets busy at night. You get to catch up with different folks. Yeah, what I also love about this game is when you select something, you can see that he's a dwarf. His sprite is so much smaller than everybody else's. I've never seen him in a room with anybody else except for like Luke, and I didn't really pay attention then. But oh my god, his sprite is so much shorter. I love that. Jackie, right? Call me Lisa. It's a pretty new town, but everyone seems to have settled down quite nicely. I'm sure you will too. You're also very pretty. Why is... Did they, like, when the Violet Archive was sending out their thing, were they like, only hot people? Ugly people need not apply. Right, this is the general store. Is it still open? It is. Hello, I'm Yunji, and I run the general store. If you need anything, let me know. I will. Yeah. They don't have interesting dialogue most of the time because they run the general store. Where is she? Yeah. Hi, Ming. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm busy studying now. Alright. Yeah, when people are doing certain activities, they won't talk to you. You're asleep already? God damn it. Don't worry about what just happened there. I just wanted to meet her. She's asleep already? It's only 8:20. Ma'am? It's 8:20 on a Monday. What are you doing sleeping? It's currently 8:30 as I record this. What was that? I can shake trees? Is that ever useful to me? Oh, I think I shook a tree once and got a chestnut from it, maybe. I don't know if I'm remembering that right. Okay, it doesn't seem like I can shake this specific tree. Is it maybe only certain kinds of trees? That's interesting. Well, I guess I should get back to my farm and clear up a bunch of it. Don't know what those are. Those little spots. I feel like I should dig them up. Maybe there's like clay or something. There's clay in this game, right? Yeah, I've gotten clay. I'm going to sell all of those. I'm going to sell all but one of those. Sell all but one of those. Sell all of those. I'm going to keep the chicken of the woods. Actually, no. Sell all but one of those, because I need that for research. I can sell all of that. Rough Rock, I'm going to sell one of those, and that, and you. Not because I need to, but simply because I want to have the prices. Also, yeah, learn a crafting recipe, so I can now craft teeples. Which I can only do with wild violet seeds right now, and I don't want to do that. So I'm not gonna. But, yeah, I think I was talking earlier about the resource gathering in this game, about how it's, like, fine that your character has so much this energy. Is that what I was talking about when I was talking about the conversation we had on the Discord? Hang on. It's coming back to me now. Now that I'm back doing the same thing. Yeah, because, I mean, in this game, you don't, like, you know, you don't get to collect a bunch of wood over a season and, like, money because you want to get that upgraded coop because you want to be able to raise foxes or whatever. No, you can do it. You can buy a creature pen, with the money you get, I'm gonna put wild violets here because one of my chickens likes flowers. Yeah, you can just like make it, and the point is to have as many animals as possible. So there's like very few barriers to you having a bunch of animals. Speaking of foxes and stuff, we should go around and look at the nightlife, let's say. Because here you are, little mans. I don't know if they're like rarer nocturnal animals, because so far it seems like it's mostly been foxes for me. Foxes and like maybe a couple of fish, but they don't really count. Like you can't research them, you can't tame those. Although it's always fun in games when they add an aquarium. I don't know if that's something that Miki, I want to say her name is planning on adding. It's fine. It's fine that it's this late, because I'm gonna be going to bed super soon. This is Theo's house, by the way, which I didn't stop in earlier, and I really should have. But Theo's probably super asleep right now, so I'm not going to bother him. I'm going to go get another chamomile seed. Okay. Good to know. Sell that. I'm gonna sell one fiber. Once again, not because it's going to make me any money, just because I don't like seeing the question marks there. You know what? I'm gonna sell the chicken of the woods too, and the log. Now there's a couple of items in game that I don't know if it's something inherent to, like a thing about them, or if it's an error. Either way's fine, but it appears that they don't actually inform you of the price when they're supposed to. I don't like the... Okay. I'm gonna say it. I don't like the too far away thing. Because if your game knows what I am aiming at, the game should be like, yeah, okay. Like, if I am close enough for the game to be like, you know what this is. You know, like, I know that you're aiming to do this. Furniture blueprints might be helpful to you. What is it? A chest. Ooh, that is helpful. That is helpful. Let me see. What do I need for it? 25 wood planks. Ah, right. Can't craft a chest yet. I forgot that I needed there's like a saw thing that you need, that Theo sells. Damn you, Theo. Getting me to spend all this money on you. Yeah, I just feel like, so it seems like they don't really have plans on adding like a run button. So I feel like they really need to up the movement speed just a touch. Just take all the wild violets. I'm not gonna tame another one of you, but I do want to pet you and steal your feathers. Okay, there's not another chicken of the woods there. Well, there is a chicken there, but not the specific fungus I was looking for. Also, I'm gonna check something. If you hit R, it goes to research. I wonder if I hit F, it would go to friendship. But yeah, you can see two things here. You can see who is single, which means you can date them. Valley is single. Ooh. noticed that. So Zuri, Valley, Theo, Sue. I really should remember how to pronounce his name, but I don't. Sue, Rhea, and who else? Rhea and I know who that is. They're not here yet, though. Alright, level yellow for romanceable and purple for other townsfolk. So the relationship system's not really in yet. Which is sort of disappointing, but yet you can see that each person has a favorite creature. And as you notice, you can wander around with your chickens and stuff. So I wonder if you wander up to somebody with their favorite creature, if they'll have like more of a reaction to it. I actually haven't. You know what I should do? Theo's right here. I'm gonna go grab a chicken and see if he says anything about it. Because I don't know if they react only to their favorite creature, if they react to every creature. That's something that I still need to figure out for myself. Yeah, some items after you sell them, it just doesn't tell you. Oh yeah, I didn't even get my special items. Some creatures, or like some items, it just doesn't tell you what it is that they have. Like, God, what it is that they sell for. I remember how to speak English, I promise. Hi, Theo. Gathering wood as well. Here's a tip. Only the coniferous trees in the woods to the north produce resin, which is a variety of uses. It's one of nature's gifts, really. Ah. Look at my chicken. Not enough friendship. Okay, I clicked the, right mouse button just to see what happened. To see if that was like me being like, I'm gonna show you my chicken now. Look at this chicken that I have tamed. But it does not appear to do anything. I wonder why you always come here to do your research. Busy here if there's nothing important. Oh, friendship. Okay. Yeah, so I do wonder if only... Ah, I see. There we are. Got a chestnut. Anyways, the other chicken is the social one, so I don't know if keeping this chicken out for longer will... Well, what? What? What was I saying? Oh, we'll cause problems with the bond. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I'm still signed here. Great. I think I've got all the seeds that I need planted. Maybe what I'll do though is I'll clear out more space, just because. Is this far enough away from the water? I get the feeling that it might not be. I always want to be really careful using the scythes because I never know which game is going to be like, oh, you scythed slightly too close to this. It's time to destroy all the crops that you've been waiting days to finish research on so that you can research the other things that have been sitting in your inventory for. Cool. It's my favorite thing when my computer does that. Sorry about that, my computer died. And did not tell me it was dying. Oh, why am I walking slower? I feel like I'm walking way slower. Maybe the frame rate seems to be... Oh. That's sweet. No thank you, though. Okay. Oh, are you here to take the items to sell, maybe? Yeah, sell that chestnut. Yeah, some items just don't tell you what they're worth. Oh, I'm moving at a fine speed now. Okay, don't know what that was. And I don't know why that is. Like, is that supposed to be that way? Because I've sold one of those, so I should know what amount of money or lack thereof I got for it. Like, even if it's a 0, it should just say, like, you didn't get any money for that. I'm clearing out space for another animal pen. I won't need it for a while, but... I mean, technically, I believe you can tame an animal without... No, I think you need to observe to tame an animal, so you can't even, like... You know, tame an animal and get ahead of the game and observe it while it lives at your home. I believe you have to tame it, you know, after observing. I want to maybe put, like, trees and stuff that continue growing for wood, like, maybe over on a different side of the thing? I don't know. Because, like, you don't really... I get the feeling that this isn't a game where you really need... How'd I get here? This is how I got here. I get the feeling that this isn't really like a... You need to be continually getting wood and resources. Like I said, this isn't a Stardew Valley where you're like, man, I really need that coop upgrade. Like... You can make your own creature pens with crafting. You probably saw that while I was talking to Rhea, but I don't really see much of a need to be honest. Do you know what I do see a need to do? Fucking go and buy more food for my animals, because I realized I don't have any. And I have 2 of them, so that is not enough wild violet seeds. So I'll go do that now. And I guess go find Sue, wherever he is. Hello, Sprout Kitten. Give me a fur. Thanks. Actually, you know what? I can just take all this chamomile as well to get more seeds to craft the seed bowls. So that I don't have to pay Rhea anything. Okay, I think that's all that's around here. Hi Kip, I'm not following you, I promise. I'm here to see Sesame, although he's probably fishing. Okay, yeah, he's not here. I know it said it was closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, but I wondered if he was still, like, in the building, but he's not. But yeah, you can even see, like, the peppermint in the wild grows close to the water, which is, like, why when you observe it, you find out, like, oh, it has X and Y trait. I do enjoy that they did that with the thing, so you don't walk up to a peppermint growing ways away and be like, how are you alive, sir? Sir, are you aware you should be dead? Oh, is that... No, that's... Ira? So nice to stop and smell the flowers. Do you want this? Okay. That wasn't a big reaction, so it's probably not a favored item. Pretty sure she's also not a romanceable character, so it's not like you can get to a higher heart level with her either. Okay. Hello? Oh, this is your house. This part requires more enhancements. I'm sure it does. Hello, Jackie. You caught me in the middle of work. I'm fooling around with something that can instantly move people over short distances. No, it only works with just one object. that thing? Where'd you get that thing? Is it like a Cthulhu egg? What the fuck? I mean, you see that, right? With the eye and the green and the weird tendrils. I think I almost had it. Maybe I just need to upgrade this core to a stronger one. Seems useful. I'm glad you think that way. It can really have many applications if used right if we make further progress. Yeah. So, I'm a little disappointed that it launched with the social aspects like this. An interesting looking plush. Oh, it's a plush toy. So it probably is Cthulhu. Oh, there's another one up there. If I had a quarter of that, what would happen? Hello. Yeah, the social aspect is kind of lacking in this game, which is something I really like about games like this. But of course it's early access, so they had to get the actual features out. Should I get meat or beer later? We're about to make that decision. It's nice to take a break sometimes. Sure is. Okay, it's 4:50. I don't think Sue's gonna be eating yet. So, but maybe he's still at home? Oh, he is eating. Hi. Yeah, if you interrupt them while they're doing things like eating, they'll make note of it. Postbox for the town. You can't send letters, I don't think, but people will send letters for you. Who wondered how to build your own fences? Well, wonder no more. We asked our resident ward worker Theo on his process, and this is what he shared. Of course, we believe high-quality furniture should be sourced from a woodworker like Theo himself. And berry season. If you see those shiny red berries around, forage some before the season ends. They make a great snack. Sure do. Amberberry. Okay, keep one of those. I can sell all of that. I can sell both of those. Actually, I don't want to, though. I can, but I don't want to. Alright. So, I can now craft fences. I don't know if they become necessary later on. Probably. Like, probably there's a reason. Yep, craft. Craft me 2 seed bowls, and then replace the wild violet seeds with those. Craft another seed bowl. Okay. So, now I do have enough food for everybody for right now. Too far away, but you know what I wanted to do. Why do I have to get up close to it? Come on. Come on. This little guy. Okay, yeah, I know. Tab to hold an item, then space to consume, and also rest. I believe you will pass out at some point of exhaustion. Don't know what point it is, though. I haven't gotten to it yet. Don't think there's anything I can sell, really. And you know what? I'm probably not going to finish researching the chickens, so I can probably just sell that leafy fur ball, and... You know what, I am gonna eat this because I'm gonna go around and look at all the foxes and take their fur. This is how you make money in this game. It works. Oh yeah, there's no sign of it there. I was just wondering if something that pops up later was gonna be somewhat visible right now. If you've watched me play the demo, then you know what that is. Okay, there are no animals here right now. Maybe at 7? There's a single amberberry bush over there. I'm gonna go get that, and then by the time I'm done with that, it should be 7. I wonder who's gonna live in, like, some of these houses. Just so excited for more NPCs to this game. And more social progress. You know, it's not bad right now, because it just launched, and like I really do feel like they focused on getting the gameplay right before they focused on all of the, you know, the less technical aspects of the game. There's the little foxy. Hello, give me your fur. No, okay, you need to start research before you can tame it. It just said there. Which, you know, makes sense. It's the point of the game and all. But I wanted to know if I could cheat the system. Sesame's probably at the bar, but he's not going to give me a fishing rod just yet because he told me to come by when the shop is open. So. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be at the bar, so like. I think that's enough room for a creature pen. If it's not, I guess I'll just sob loudly into the microphone. Okay, I think I'm going to end this episode here. This was, what, the first 2 days of research story I got through, so that's not bad. Now that there's sort of less tutorials, I should be able to get through more days in the next ones. But yeah, if you want to see more of this, Coral Island, Pokemon Scarlet Violet, and maybe a dash of Cult of the Lamb if I ever feel like it again. I put out episodes on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. So I'll see you then.